Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Motorsport Manager. We are in our 7th season, just finished our 5th race, and yeah, here's the standings so far. We do have a 2nd and 3rd place driver overall, which is, pretty good. Our 2nd place team, and our goal for this year is to get 1st place and advance. So we do have some work cut out for us, but we're only 2 points behind. And a lot of that's just because we didn't do so good in the last race. So Rudolph up there, Mr. Noah Rudolph up here, is a really good driver. He took the 1st place finish, and then we just didn't get enough points to keep our 1st place spot. But we're going to continue to improve our cars, continue to work on things, and I think things are gonna turn back around for us without too much trouble. Hopefully, we have one more week until our forecast center is done, which is going to be nice to be able to kind of get a better predictor of the weather. And then we're also upgrading our factory to level 3. We got a gearbox in 2 days. And then we've got some improvements happening as well. Let's go look at our mail. Lau tops the timesheets in Black Sea. That's right. We did have a, what was it? Oh, this is just for practice. I thought we had the fastest lap on something. I got an extra point for something like that. Maybe this was just a practice thing, but still, pretty good. Car condition, not too bad, not too much work to do. We'll accept the interview here. Lau just missed out on the podium today. He must have been devastated. He was devastated. What about me? When a driver is dedicated to song, anything other than perfection is heartbreaking. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Which does seem to increase our marketability, maxes it out. Fair enough. Pit crew, we will go look at the pit crew here in a moment. Yeah, Thornton Motorsports and Broyar Race and Boil over today. Today's race, the team managers engaging in some catcalling. What? Did I catcall? What? I don't know if catcalling is the right word. I thought catcalling was when you're like whistling at a girl inappropriately. Whatever. Let's go look at our pit crew. Actually, you know what? We'll wait until... Now we'll go and look at them. I was going to say we can wait a little bit longer because they might rest up a little bit between now and race time. But no, this is fine. So, jacks are okay. I don't need to worry about too much about fixing or fuel for that matter. So it's really just tires and jacks. So if we move you for one second, we move you into there. And then let's actually see who we can hire. None of these people are incredibly good at jack. There's a rear jack. So if we go back to the pit crew. He's really good at rear jack too. We need somebody good at front jack, which would be either one of these two. So let's actually swap you up there. And then... So we're good there. Got 2 guys that are good on tires. And actually, you're pretty good on front jack, come to think of it. That's even better. I mean, not as good, but good enough. So that way we only have to hire 1 person, really, to replace this 9. So let's go ahead and see if we can hire somebody with good tires. It's 12 up here. Looks good to me. Grab you. It's going to cost us quite a bit of money, but it is what it is. All right. I think that's looking pretty good. 1.7%. It's not great, but hopefully that's just a little bit of fatigue. And some of that will bounce back as we rest for the next couple days. All right. We only have the 8th best pit crew right now, which is not super great, but what you going to do? Cool. Let's go and continue on until we get our car repairs. There's our car repairs finished. So let's go look at the car. Make sure we're improving the right parts, doing the right things here. Really still focusing on reliability. I am okay with that. We do have another part coming up here soon. Got a lot of good parts that really just need to get boosted up with performance and reliability. So I think we're working on that, and that's going to be okay. This will finish 1 day after race, which is fine. And what's the next one? A gearbox. There's our gearbox right there. Gearbox is finished. So let's go look at that. Is that one that we have for next season? Gearbox. Oh, no, it's actually a new one for us for this year. Oh, that's a huge increase over this 700. We really want to get the reliability up on that one as quickly as possible. So we'll go with that. So we've actually got an average and a good for every slot except for gearbox. And we've even got a grade up here on brakes, which we are using. So we might do another gearbox real quick, see if we can get some more improvements out of that. We've got a lot of money. We've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more races. at about, we'll call it 2 million per race. That's 16 million. So that still leaves us $5 million. Are we in fact spending the most money on our car? That's not what I wanted. Cancel request. Yes, we are. Speaking of, well, I don't really need it, but it's just interesting to see how much that would ding us for. All right, so let's go back to the car. Let's go ahead and grab a new part, another gearbox, I believe. Although overall, our gearbox, actually, our gearbox is one of our best in the race team. Definitely not our worst part. Let's check real quick to see what else we could do with it. Could lower build time. We can increase reliability. We've got some risk level here, which, you know, not great. Build time plus 40 to max. That's really good. I'm thinking we go with the reliability, and then it's going to increase the build time. It's going to give us a really good gearbox. What is it you're good at? You're good at gearboxes, brakes, and suspension. So you're actually really good at gearboxes. So we're getting a really good bang for our buck with her. Possibly might even be worth coming all the way up to one of these two. Probably the acceleration plus 50 on soft supers and ultras, because we're going to be running those quite a bit. More often than the wet tires and inners, to be fair. All right, let's go with this. 1.1 mil. We still got plenty of money. It's not going to get finished for this next race, but that's okay. We're going to be good. It's going to be a really, really solid gearbox. In fact, to that point, okay, I was going to make sure we're only improving one of our gearboxes right now, because obviously we're not going to use these other two. And I think that's going to be fine. We do want to max this out over here, though. 11 days after race. I mean, reliability does equal performance for us because of the weight stripping. So we can strip things back and still get some performance bang for our bucks that way. But we still do need to eventually work our way back over to the performance side of things. Now, that's where also some of the upgrading factory level comes in, right? Because this is the one that increases, development staff. So that's really going to help us out a lot, I think. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Keep things rolling. Here comes our forecast center in a moment. Ooh, improved skills. Hey, boss, I've heard from a contact inside S7E6 that they're working on improving the driver's first lap performance. I've been analyzing my telemetry with some of the mechanics, and they say there are a couple ways in which I could improve. So should I work on improving my starts, or should we concentrate on my braking? Late braking. First lap hero. You know, getting out to an early lead, I actually think is really solid. I mean, I do like this one because this will last the entire race, but it's just such a benefit of getting out in front on people. I think we're going to go with that one. You get out in front, and it just makes the rest of the race go so much better. I'm not sure why I paused this there for a second. Oh, it must be a race results for one of the other series. Okay. Very secure in our job. Here comes the forecast center, which is going to be really, really nice to have. Headquarters. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There it is, forecast center. And we can upgrade it and do some more things if we wanted to, but improves your base of operations when away at the race, improving weather reports and allowing you to see weather patterns forming much earlier. Oh, we can go there up to an epic gearbox with our current setup. I mean, I'm tempted to get another building going. You know, wind tunnel. Hidden drivers set 1 unlocked. Oh, some more drivers would be kind of cool. Suspension would be good. Obviously, theme parks and stuff like that are awesome. Still about 4 million, almost 5 million in the positive. So spending 5 million on a development center would not be too bad. On the other hand, maybe an upgrade or something. Simulator gets us a rear wing. Staff center gets us some improvement rates on our fitness and focus. Legendary gearboxes. That'd be kind of cool. Already got the helipad and the tour center, which is fine. I mean, the sooner we start building these things, the sooner they're done. And then the sooner we get the benefit of them. So there is that for us. What of our spec parts this year? It is just the engines this year. What about the next series? Because that obviously is our long-term goal. Motorsport Championship, current rules. Weight stripping. I'm not seeing. Is it is it in the rules that it shows that? Or maybe I'm thinking something else. Spec. Okay, no. So there's spec engines. So definitely would show spec. And I think I would not be surprised if there is nothing spec in the max level, because they want you to, be able to tweak anything and everything you could possibly tweak. So it looks like there is nothing spec in the max level. So anything goes. Any improvements we make on our headquarters is going to ultimately be a benefit for us. I'm really kind of leaning towards just let's focus on one really good thing and make that the best it can be, like the gearbox over here. Plus it improves our driver smoothness and consistency improvement rates. Legendary gearboxes. Kind of liking that. It's very expensive though. All right, realistically, I've been kind of, rounding up, which I don't need to do. But if it's like, if we go 1.9 times 8, that's 800,000 less. So 15.2 million. And that leaves us with 5.2 mil total. We're still so short of the telemetry. But are we going to really cost us this much per race? I don't know. It's tempting to go ahead and just go for it and see if we can get some money back along the way. It's hard to tell. But it does limit if we want to make another gearbox or something else along the way as well. Right now we can make all the way up to epic gearboxes. Let's hold off a little bit. I may hold up a little longer. It's still 19 weeks to construct, which is a long time. Again, I'd like to get it done sooner the better. But I would also like to get an epic gearbox out this year. So let's hold off for a little bit and see if we can get that epic gearbox out and see what that looks like. Financial management. She's probably not liking our spending. Are going to vote on whether or not to offer financial bonus to teams promoted from the European Racing Series. Really? That would have been nice when we came up in here, but it's not going to help us this year. Okay, event calendar, staff center, Ardennes. Extremely concerned. Look, I've got this. I've got this like locked down right now. Now, if I spent some money on that upgrade, I could see why you'd be a little concerned, but I'm good for now. Promotion bonus payments. It kind of really doesn't make a difference to us at all. We've got so many votes in the voting power, so if there's ever something that we really, really want, we have that option. I don't think it really hurts us that much or helps us, so I think we're just going to abstain again. I know it's boring, but it doesn't really matter to us at all. Rejected. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I think it's fine. It's probably a little better if they don't get that, because that means they're going to be instantly, relevant, which is something we did not get the benefit of. But I think we would be able to overcome it even if they had passed that one. Travel to Ardennes. Alrighty. Cool. All right, we'll get the cars set up here in a moment. So, yeah, we got 2 fourth place finishes recently. I'd really still like to go for the 3rd or above, especially since it's more money than the 2nd or above. And that definitely drops our race per race payment down quite a bit. And if we can stick at this, if we can get a 3rd or above finish, which we haven't in 2 of the last 3 races, if we get one, going again, maybe we can invest in that other upgrade. All right, part fitting. Fit parts. Okay, let's go here. Let's get this new gearbox in place for sure. What do we need for this one? We need top speed and low corners, as well as acceleration. So the engine is irrelevant, so front wing and gearbox. I'm going to go ahead and give the front wing and gearbox to Lau. The best ones, I should say. Give you those. And then give everything else that's good to her. Kind of bounce our people out a little bit. For example, brakes here. Oh, actually, that was already in a good spot. And weight stripping gives you more good stuff. Those really are two best front wings. This one down here that's not even upgraded yet. I guess so. That one up there would be better if we got some improvements on it, but we just haven't had the time to do that yet. Give you the rear wing. Give you the suspension. I guess we're good. All right. Everybody's content at the moment. Seems like parts are looking okay. You're giving me a better car than Hong. So you're respecting cars by giving us fairly equal car spots. Okay, so they're okay. She thinks she's the number 2 driver. He thinks they're equal status because of the way the contracts worked out. Technically, we're still treating him as our number 1 driver. But honestly, they're so good right now. Both of them, both of them have gotten a win. They're both really kind of neck and neck. If we can keep them both kind of up there, I think that's really going to be to our benefit. I mean, a first and a second place finish, second, third place finish even, that's a good number of points compared to just a single driver getting first place. I think if we can keep stuff like that, if we get both our drivers up there in the top 4 or 5 every single race, I think we do eventually win out in the end. That's assuming we can, that one guy can keep, stop getting first place finishes every race. All right, we're already maxed out on feedback for Lau. That's really cool to see. Go ahead and run both of you. Can we see further now? I guess we can. It didn't feel like we're seeing that much further, but maybe we are. Maybe it like cut off. I can't show you, but maybe it cut off like a few lines earlier without the forecast center. Or maybe it's just more accurate now. I don't know. Okay, change setup, and we are in. Let's see. Where are we? Ardennes, that's right. Do we have any Ardennes saved? Yes, we do. This is Shen. And not quite everything lines up, so we'll go ahead and get the speed balance where it needs to be to at least line up. And tire choice, probably. Yeah, probably intermediates. I mean, it kind of just barely goes up and comes back down again, but we're going to go stay with intermediates. That's going to be okay. And then you, also Ardennes. Looks like you're happy with those choices. Again, intermediates. And we'll go and do the weight stripping. Why not? I think it's good to practice on this. So this one's a crucial piece. We'll go at about 70. And we'll go 69. It's going to be okay. This one's less crucial. 59. That'll work. Go ahead and apply that to the other car for now. We'll leave you at 72. 57. A bit low, but I think we'll be okay. No, I think this looks okay. More performance increase for Shen than Lau because of partly because of this doubling here, which is really, really awesome. Cool. All right, let's go. Take the practice. All right, pause that up. Everybody else is on regular tires. I don't know, maybe it was a mistake, but we'll see. Don't think there's anything we need to do here. And you go out as well. And we'll go 2D and 12X. Very windy track. A few spots where you can open it up a little bit, but otherwise very windy. All right, bring you both back in. Couple excellents, some greats. Let's go ahead and start over here. Come on. Come on. Catch up with yourself. All right, so handling is exactly where we want it. Downforce, however. I'm going to move downforce kind of up that way a little bit more. Got to get the handling back in spot, though. Maybe something like that. Maybe too much on the downforce, but we'll go with that. See what it looks like. Water is about to dry off. We'll go 2 more laps as is, and then we may swap tires for the next set. which is going to kind of affect things a little bit, but I think we'll be all right. Speed balance is perfect, like literally right on the line. So we need to get handling in position. A little bit of downforce. Something to that effect. Probably not quite as much, or not quite enough on the downforce. Okay, we'll try that. Go, go, go. Don't have a ton of time. Could probably do one more pit stop to make a couple more adjustments, and then that's going to be about it. I don't even know if we want to take the time to swap out tires or not. Okay, things got different over here. I mean, we didn't really move the handling like more than a sliver, but apparently it was enough to mess it up. And speed balance was the wrong direction. So I'm going to actually use this setup for a second. And speed balance was the wrong way, so let's go the other direction with speed balance. Okay. And then downforce was the wrong way as well. Hoping that's still on that excellent line. Maybe put it on just the left of the line. All right, we'll try something like that. Do I want to take the time to swap out tires? I don't really. I think we're just going to go as is. Got 2 excellence over here. That's good. Although we did lose the grade up top. So, we do want the downforce to be more to the right. Maybe not that one. Maybe the front wing. I think just the other thing's a little less dramatically. Maybe not even that much. Because we were already great. All right, that seems like that'll work. All right, guys, just go ahead and go out. You're not going to get good lap times this time around. It's going to be okay, though. Because we're just going to leave you on those tires. We'll let you see if you can get a actual timing on your laps. No, it actually is going to start running a little bit here at the end. Yeah, our times are pretty low. But that is okay. Actually, we jumped up there at the end. We actually got a good kind of rolling lap there for a second. So we actually did pretty good. In fact, wow, Lau actually topped it off. Of course, there's no Rudolph, the guy that we got to be worried about. I mean, if we had that type of finish in the actual race, I guess we definitely still gain points because we have 2 drivers in the top 3. So that actually would be an acceptable finish. Alrighty. Obviously, we're going to keep going with the nurse for sure, and probably do race trim. Like usual, since the race trim will last the entire race no matter what tires we put on. Looks like the weather is going to be very nice, cooperative. 3 excellence there, perfect. You, however, are not having a good day. Alright, so we did get the excellent in the middle back. We got a great on downforce, but we do need to at least get the speed balance back over to where it was. It's not going to be easy. I mean, that's very long gear ratios. But I think that's as good as we're going to get it. And then got to make sure that the handling is still right on the dot. And downforce is okay. Kind of crazy, but I think it'll work. Tire choice. Yeah, we'll go out the super softs. Obviously, fuel is relevant still. So you're good. We don't know what the setup's going to look like, but I think it's going to be okay. Okay. Come on. Driver strategy, right out the gate. Weight stripping's still good. Let's go, guys. Let's get this done. It's looking like we're starting pretty far back in the pack, unfortunately. Oh, wow. Last place with Chi. That is not good. 8th place with Lau. I mean, I don't know that our first place, you know, our first lap boost for Chi is really going to help out that much right now. Not with being that far behind. Come on, Chi. Get something going. This is a really terrible start for us. We're about to lose her bonus here in a second. All right, so go ahead and drop everybody down to orange. Preserve our tires a little bit more. How warm is it? It's up in the 68 to 70 degrees range. I'll leave you on orange a little bit longer. I'm hoping you guys can keep pushing. Although tires we're going to need to go ahead and bring back down. We're burning through a lot of gas, though, to be fair. So we're going to have to get that back somehow. I'm really hoping you guys can push to the front of the line, though. Cheese up to 12th. All right, tires are getting a bit hot. I'm going to go ahead and go conserve just to bring it down just a bit. Start getting some of our laps back on our fuel as well. Still early in the race, but I would really like to be further up ahead, especially since Rudolph is 3rd place right now. I think we stay on this yellow-green for a bit longer. Try to make back some of the fuel. Get our tires to go as long as they can. Looks like the weather's going to stay nice, so we're not going to have to worry about any other tires. We're up to 10th on Chi, but Lau has just not been able to get past 7th place. Chi's burning through her tires a little bit more than Lau is, so probably going to have to pit her first. Yellow flag, no overtaking, sector 2. All right, Lau did move up to 7th, Chi's up to 9th. We're going to go ahead and go back up to neutral on the tires. Go a little bit longer. Come on, guys. Keep it going. I think we're still good on the fuel for now, although we may need to take it down to low for a bit just to get a bigger chunk back so that we can, you know, be more aggressive at some point in the race as well. Now we're back to 8th and 9th. Drivers stacked right on top of each other. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much going. Let's do a couple laps of just low, just to kind of get some fuel back. Settle in for a bit. We're actually past our own driver there. All right, one more lap, and I think we pit Chi. Hopefully, Lau can make it to the next one after that. In fact, just to be safe, we're going to go put you back on conserve, just to try and get you to make it all the way around. We'll go ahead and schedule pit for Chi. There are 16 laps left, and we've got our tires are going to make it really well. So we're going to keep it going on the super softs. Park conditions, nothing needs to be changed. Pit stop could make a difference. We'll go fast. And actually, you know what? We're about to replace these tires anyway. Let's go ahead and go push. We'll go up to medium again. Medium still goes less fuel per lap than, you know, it still conserves fuel a little bit, technically. Like we gain laps if we stay on the yellow. All All right, we're going to go up to high for now. We're not going to go overtake just yet. Try to get you back in this. You can start going a bit more on both, I think, for now. And we are going to go ahead and schedule your pit. Same thing. No part things that happen. I mean, we shouldn't need anything ever with the nurse ability that we have. Nothing's really going to change. We're going to go and stay on balance then. We do have 2 drivers crashed. Allows up to 5th. Go, Lau, go. I'm going to bump you back up to high. All right, Chi can come back down to neutral and medium for now. Yeah, we're not, I mean, there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drivers that still need a pit ahead of us. Rudolph swapped over to just the regular softs. Don't know if that gets us an advantage or not. All right, we're going to drop down to medium for you. 9th and 10th, stacked right on top of each other. Rudolph is up into 2nd place. We're starting to gain a little bit of fuel back. What are other people running? Other people are going pretty crazy on the tires and stuff. That would be one thing of going with the softs over the super softs. We could go a little bit more aggressive on the tires. So maybe we do that for the last set because we're going to have a lot of traction on the track anyway. Come on, guys. Keep it going. This is not where we want you to finish. We are better than this. All right, we're up to 5th and 6th now. Fourth and 6th. But of course, Rudolph is in 1st place, and that is not good for us. We're going to bump you back up to neutral. I think we're in a good place on your tire temperature. Being kind of conservative on the fuel in this middle part. We're really hoping that we can kind of go a little crazier towards the end of the race. Getting close to 3rd. Come on, Chi. We need you, at least one of you guys, to be up in 3rd place for our money situation. And I could bump up your engine a bit more since that other guy's going really crazy on his engine and tires. But I'm hoping that just means he burns through them faster than us. He's going... I mean, he's still got a lot more tread than we do just because he's got, you know, the better or the slower decaying composition on his tires. Come on, get past him. There we go. That's... Oh, come on. I thought we had you. Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay, so maybe our little bit faster tires is helping us for a moment. So we'll keep that going. Do we need to pit after this? He's actually got some mechanical issues. So that's good to see. Of course, 2nd and 1st are so far ahead of us right now. Can we go one more lap? Or do we need to pit now? I kind of think we have to pit now. How many laps are left if we pit now? 7 laps. You know what? I think that's going to be good. Got a lot of grip on the road. We can go softs and really kind of go crazy towards the end of this race. Very likely everybody in front of us is going to have to pit again anyway. We'll go fast. That does mean we can go a bit crazier. Well, that's not going to matter. Like 5 feet. But we are going to go a little bit more crazy with you. And we're going to go those two for now. Maybe we can run that a little bit longer this time around. See if we can get back in this thing. I actually think you can go... ignore. Since it's a timed pit stop, I don't know that we're going to get any benefit. I think we go a little bit crazy with you, though. Keep going with the tires on you. One more lap with you. All right, let's go drop it back down to yellow for the moment. And we'll go and schedule your pit. Only 5 laps left. We're going to go ahead and stay on the super softs for you. Still no difference here. Come on. Okay, the guys in front of us may not have to pit again, so this may have been a mistake. I don't think they will. I think we're going to be in 4th place at best, if even. All right, let's go ahead and go a bit crazy. Honestly, I think we might even be able to go overtake with you. We'll leave it on high for a moment. Yeah, we're only up to 7th place over here. We got a long ways to go to catch the 5th place, 4th place, and stuff like that. That extra pit stop might have been a mistake then. Maybe that's what they did by going with the yellow composition. They were able to eliminate an entire pit stop. I don't know. 5th and 4th, they might all have to pit here very soon. Can we see if you're pitting right now? You're not scheduled to pit yet. But you're only down to 25% on your composition. You've got to be pitting soon, right? Not this lap. I think we keep an eye on you. 2 laps remaining. Are you going to go 2 laps on the composition that you're at right now? Really? I think we keep an eye on you. We might go a little more aggressive on our engine, see if we can close that gap. If you do decide to pit. Really hot on both our tires, but we've only got a couple laps left, so I think we're going to be okay. Going a little crazy on the engine. He's still not pitting. This is the final lap. He's just going for it. Okay, fair enough. You need to go into overtake and attack, and you need to go into attack at least. Can't afford to overtake with you because of the fuel situation. This is it. I mean, we're not going to catch him now. Even though his tires are terrible, we're not going to catch him. And I don't think we're going to catch 3rd either. 3rd's way up there. I mean, if we had a little bit more time, we'd be fine, but I don't think we're going to be able to catch him. No, there's no way. Too much of a stretch right there. Man, that hurts. That hurts a lot. I think that was just, we misplayed it. I think we should have stretched our tires for just 2 pit stops. Just a misplay on my part. And Rudolph getting first, I mean, that's just going to stretch him even further ahead of us. Oh, well. I mean, like I said, it's part of racing. You can make a call and you see if you can push it, but maybe we could have pushed the tires a little bit harder towards the end there and made up some of that time, but that extra pit stop really killed us. Yeah, because we were the only people, well, nobody ahead of us took 2 pit stops. So, yeah, that's what it was. Oh, well, it's going to be okay. I think we're going to be able to bounce back still. If the race had been a little bit longer, I think we would have eventually caught them. We did get some points, but we really lost a lot of ground on Thornton up here. They are 9 points ahead of us now. We are very solidly in 2nd place. Very solidly in 2nd place, but we do have some ground to catch up, especially if he's going to keep, even if we keep getting 1st place finish, if we can get back to 1st place, he's very likely going to be 2nd or 3rd, so it's going to be hard for us to gain ground on him. Still a lot of race left, though. A lot of racing left in the season. So we do have some time. We did miss our mark, so it did cost us $2 million, though. So got the second and third place drivers overall. And he got the fastest lap. Wow. Just more pain on us. I guess I could have gone crazy there towards the end just to see if I can get a fastest lap bonus at least with Lau. That might have been a good idea. Oh, well. All right. We're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. A little bit of a longer episode. I think I kind of did a lot more talking about certain things than usual, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and come back next time and see if we can chase that first place finish or not. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.